The air hummed with the clinking of glasses and the murmur of conversation, a vibrant backdrop to the discreet glances exchanged between the two stars. Lauren, exhaling a plume of smoke, felt the weight of the moment, a brief respite from the ever-present Hollywood spotlight. Beside her, Frank, immersed in some private thought, held a quiet intensity, a reflection of the intricate dance of fame and friendship. It was a typical night in 1950s Hollywood, a tableau of iconic figures caught in the intoxicating glow of an unforgettable era. Amidst the vibrant intellectual hum of 1930s Paris, a casual encounter unfolds between two revolutionary minds. Coco Chanel, ever the epitome of modern elegance, holds her iconic pearls, her gaze momentarily lost in the ritual of lighting a cigarette. Beside her, Salvador Dali, already hinting at his legendary eccentricities, offers a thoughtful profile, his own cigarette burning steadily. It's a fleeting glimpse into the shared world where art, fashion, and philosophy intertwined. Two legends pausing for a moment of quiet connection before resuming their creative conquest of the world. On a desperate flight from false accusations, Richard Hannay found himself trapped in a train compartment, police searching every carriage. His only companions were two amiable, oblivious salesmen, merrily showcasing their latest line of ladies' undergarments. As one held aloft a brassiere with a salesman's pride, Hannay could only slump, a blend of exasperation and grim amusement washing over him, hoping this bizarre distraction might just be enough to slip unnoticed past his pursuers. The absurd comedy of the situation momentarily eclipsed the deadly seriousness of his predicament. In the late 1980s, a young Peter Dinklage posed for this portrait, perhaps for a college yearbook or an early acting portfolio. With his flowing hair and determined eyes, he was already carrying the quiet intensity that would later define his iconic roles. This image captures a moment of nascent potential, a glimpse of the acclaimed actor before the world truly knew his name, full of unspoken ambition waiting to unfold on stage and screen. In 1989, a determined young filmmaker named Peter Jackson poured his creative energy into a project unlike any other, Meet the Feebles. This photo captures him mid-production, his face beaming with the blend of ambition and dark humor that would define his early work. Surrounded by the strange, expressive puppets he brought to life, Jackson was crafting a satirical, adults-only Muppet show that would shock and delight, laying the groundwork for a legendary career far beyond the quaint streets of Wellington, New Zealand. The air crackled with anticipation as the nascent legends, the Beatles, rehearsed under the studio lights, a frenetic media circus swirling around them. Ed Sullivan, ever the showman, navigated the scene with a mix of gravitas and excitement, knowing he was about to unleash a cultural phenomenon. Cameras flashed incessantly, microphones thrust forward, capturing the prelude to an event that would forever change music and define a generation. This was the calm before the storm, moments before 73 million Americans would be introduced to the sound that would reshape the world. As the storm receded, leaving Fenwick a landscape of splintered dreams, Katharine Hepburn emerged from the chaos. Her beloved family home, once a beacon on the Connecticut coast, was now a jumbled puzzle of wood and memories. Yet even in the heart of destruction, her indomitable spirit shone through. Finding a miraculously intact bathtub and toilet amidst the debris, she and a companion created this defiant, iconic tableau, a testament to finding humor and humanity in the face of nature's wrath. In the vibrant cultural landscape of 1967, Brigitte Bardot, a muse to millions, knelt before Ghislain Dussart's lens, the studio lights glinting off the intricate metalwork of her costume. Her iconic blonde mane and smoldering gaze captured the essence of an era defined by liberation and allure. This photoshoot cemented her image as a daring icon who effortlessly blended exotic fantasy with contemporary fashion, forever etching her defiant elegance into the annals of pop culture history. On a bustling New York City street in 1975, Andre the Giant pauses beside his impressive white Cadillac, a vehicle almost as monumental as himself. Passers-by often stop to marvel, not just at the eighth wonder of the world, but also at the custom-sized comforts he needed for daily life. This Cadillac, a testament to his unique proportions, offered him a rare sliver of ordinary comfort in an extraordinary existence. In the vibrant energy of a West Hollywood recording studio in 1980, two titans of music, Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury, found themselves casually exchanging ideas. Michael, ever the enigmatic star behind his aviators, contemplated the rhythm of a new song, while Freddie, with a knowing smirk and a cigarette, mused over lyrics that could bridge their two worlds. This fleeting encounter, immortalized in a single frame, captured a unique friendship and the tantalizing possibility of a groundbreaking musical fusion that, though never fully realized, left an indelible mark on music history. On a sun-dappled afternoon in 1986, a young Stephen Colbert, brimming with youthful exuberance, paused for a casual photo on the lush campus of Northwestern University. With his drama degree nearly in hand, he was unaware of the iconic comedic path that lay ahead, from improv stages to the desks of late-night television. This beaming smile captures the hopeful innocence of a college graduate on the cusp of a future that would make him a household name. Under the Nevada sun, the set of Viva Las Vegas buzzed with electricity, but the real sparks flew between its stars. Elvis, ever the charmer, strummed his guitar and serenaded Anne Margaret, whose gaze held a mix of adoration and playfulness as she sipped her drink. This candid shot perfectly encapsulates the magnetic connection that developed between the two during filming, forging a passionate, albeit brief, romance that became as legendary as the movie itself. Their youthful exuberance and undeniable charisma defined an era of Hollywood glamour. The shimmering showgirl gown, a recreation of her gentleman-prefer blonde's dazzler, felt both exhilarating and demanding. Backstage, amidst the controlled chaos of the Milton Berle show rehearsals in 1955, Marilyn Monroe paused to discuss a detail, perhaps the fit or a cue, with her trusted designer William Travilla and concerned business partner Milton H. Green. Her expressive face conveyed a blend of focus and a touch of characteristic vulnerability as she prepared to captivate a nation once more with her legendary performance. The red velvet of the Parisian cinema seats cradled the icons of an era as the lights began to dim. Alain Delon, a master of intensity, turned to Romy Schneider, his former love, their gazes locking in a silent narrative of shared history and enduring affection. Schneider, radiant in red, returned his glance with a warm smile. Beside them, the captivating Jane Birkin, still on the cusp of her superstardom, looked forward, perhaps lost in anticipation of the silver screen's magic, a quietly elegant presence amidst the palpable chemistry of two legends. Amidst the arduous filming in the freezing Sierra Nevada mountains, the little tramp found solace in unexpected companionship. The bitter cold of the simulated Klondike was a stark contrast to the warmth shared with this faithful canine. For a brief moment, the comedy and tragedy of the gold rush faded, leaving only a quiet understanding between man and dog, a testament to resilience and unexpected connections in a harsh world. In 1967, Goldie Hawn, a bubbling talent on the verge of superstardom, posed for a bold photo shoot that would forever define a moment in time. Transformed into a living canvas with racing motifs and a whimsical pirate, she effortlessly channeled the era's free-spirited artistry and rebellious charm. The lenses captured not just her youthful exuberance, but the very essence of a generation unafraid to challenge conventions. This image became a playful declaration, hinting at the boundary-pushing icon she was destined to become. In a quiet Parisian studio, the air hummed with anticipation as Catherine Deneuve settled for the lens of David Bailey. The year was 1972, and she, the epitome of French chic, wore a jacket as intricate as a tapestry, each bead catching the light. With a direct gaze, she embodied an era of sophisticated glamour, her image destined to become a timeless symbol of cinematic grace and fashion artistry. The road was long, and even the future of rock and roll needed a simple meal. Bruce, still buzzing from the last show and bracing for the next, found comfort in the familiar glow of a McDonald's. As he unwrapped his burger, the quiet hum of the restaurant offered a fleeting moment of normalcy, a pause before the roar of the crowd and the demands of superstardom would again claim him. It was a brief, ordinary interlude for an extraordinary man on the cusp of changing music history. The chill of the Berlin air, perpetually present even in the midst of a film set, seemed to melt away in the close confines of the car. Anjanette leaned into Michael, finding a moment of quiet warmth amidst the bustling production. His intense gaze, usually reserved for the camera's lens or the next line of dialogue, softened slightly for this intimate snap. Outside, the stark reality of the divided city, the very backdrop of their spy drama, continued its silent watch, a poignant contrast to their shared fleeting comfort. The crisp autumn air of Central Park vibrated with an unspoken energy as two young men, faces painted in stark white and black, commanded an impromptu stage. Robin, with his burgeoning genius for character, playfully framed the world with his hands, while Todd, his partner in this theatrical rebellion, roared with silent abandon. They were mere students, dreaming of Broadway and Hollywood, but on this sun-dappled afternoon, the park was their grand theatre, and every passerby a potential patron to their nascent brilliance. In the quiet of a French garden, a teenage Brigitte Bardot found solace with a pen and paper, perhaps dreaming of distant shores or sketching the very blossoms that scented the air around her. Unaware of the iconic path that lay ahead, she embodied a natural grace, a nascent star at the tender age of 15 or 16. This simple scene, frozen in time, captures the unassuming beauty of a girl on the cusp of becoming a legend, forever changing the face of cinema and fashion. In the hushed elegance of the Italian studio, the click of the shutter was a whisper against the backdrop of an era. Ornella, poised and magnetic, held the room captive with her gaze, a silent dialogue unfolding between beauty and lens. The silk of her dress, the shadow play on her form, each detail a testament to Glaviano's mastery, freezing a moment of iconic allure that would transcend time. It was more than a photograph. It was the essence of a star, immortalized. The ocean breeze gently tousled Elizabeth Taylor's hair as she leaned into her new husband, Nicky Hilton, their smiles reflecting the promise of a grand adventure. This voyage across the Atlantic in 1950 was more than just a honeymoon. It was the embarkation of a new life for Hollywood's rising star and the dashing hotel heir. Unaware of the short chapters their love story would soon reveal, they stood on the deck, bathed in sunlight, embodying the glamour and optimism of their era and their youthful aspirations. The hum of the crowd still vibrated faintly through the concrete walls, but backstage, a different kind of electricity crackled. Jimmy, gesturing with a cigarette, recounted a recent musical revelation, his eyes alight with the fire that fueled his guitar. Mick, leaning in, absorbed every word, a silent exchange passing between two artists who understood the profound power they wielded. In that fleeting, unscripted moment, the titans of two musical empires found common ground, sharing their visions in the crucible of rock's golden age. In the cosy confines of Paul McCartney's Liverpool home in 1957, the strumming of 3 guitars filled the air, a youthful cacophony of ambition and budding talent. John, intense and focused on his electric, led the charge, while Paul, holding his acoustic and a glass, echoed his friend's energy with an infectious grin. Beside them, a quieter George meticulously honed his craft, all three unaware that these very jams would lay the foundation for a musical phenomenon that would soon change the world forever. In a whimsical moment captured within their private world, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore posed with their 3 young daughters, each adorned with an identical floppy hat. Their faces, a blend of casualness and joy, reflect the bond of a family finding fun in simple things amidst their high-profile lives. This snapshot from the late 90s immortalizes a cherished time of togetherness and playful spirit before the new millennium brought shifts in their journey. The California sun glinted off the brass instruments as John adjusted his bright uniform, a slight nervousness mingling with excitement. He knew the camera was on him, capturing a moment of youthful pride as a dedicated member of the Kennedy High Marching Band. Though unaware of the glittering future ahead, that wide smile held a hint of the charisma that would soon captivate millions. This was a chapter of friendships, music, and simple high school dreams, a harmonious prelude to a life of unexpected fame. In a quiet studio in 1977, a young Madonna, brimming with unbridled ambition, captured the lens with her fearless gaze. Still a dance student, she confidently embraced the camera, her provocative pose hinting at the boundary-pushing icon she would soon become. This image freezes a moment where an undeniable star was just beginning to understand her power, long before the world knew her name. It's a testament to the raw magnetism that would define her legendary career. Bathed in the golden light of a Californian afternoon in 1968, Sharon Tate's gaze held a quiet intensity, hinting at a soul both vibrant and deeply reflective. The colorful paisley headband, a symbol of the era's free spirit, perfectly framed her ethereal beauty, capturing her at the height of her promising career and budding personal happiness. This image freezes a moment of serene grace, a poignant reminder of her enduring charm and the fleeting innocence of the age before tragedy would irrevocably alter her legacy. The small stage lights warmed little Sophia's face as she channeled her inner sailor, imagining the painted waves behind her were real. Her heart fluttered with excitement, a mix of nerves and pure joy, as she performed for her family and friends. Unbeknownst to her, this childhood recital was a tiny prelude to a much grander stage she would one day command, captivating millions worldwide.